Welcome back. Okay, this is the first weigh in and the first update of 2025. Happy New Year. Hope you all had an amazing, that frog is back in my throat. I hope you all had an amazing festive period. I hope Santa Claus was kind and bought you plenty of stuff that you wanted. But more importantly, I hope you got to spend some good time with your families and all of that. Yeah, so 2025. 2025 is going to be a good year. I'm looking forward to 2025. I think we ended 2024 in terms of my health, certainly heading in the right direction, and that trend is going to continue into 2025. So how's the last week been? This is going to be a fairly quick video, by the way. It's just been absolutely hectic. I'm doing this now on Sunday evening, getting it out of the way. So hopefully I'll get this posted some point on the Monday. So this week has been pretty much a continuation of the week before. There's nothing really changed. I obviously stayed on the 5 milligrams. This will be my 5th week done on the 5 milligrams. Is it still the right strength for me? I'll say that I definitely feel different at the moment. I feel more normal, and there is actually a little bit of food noise kicking around in the background. It's not overpowering, but it's definitely there. But I have to say, I'm quite enjoying it being there in a way, because I'm actually, right now, I feel like I'm able to control it. I can, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but right now I feel like I control it. 5 milligrams is allowing me to still make those decisions. So and actually, that might go against what the results show us in a moment, but I think we can all agree that I will have, I don't want to say valid excuses, but I've got reasons as to why we're going to see the results that we see. And that's not to say that they're bad results, by the way. But yeah, I would say that I'm feeling kind of normal. I'm not feeling really much in terms of the way of side effects. I have had a couple of nights this week where I've started to get a dry mouth again. It's nothing like it was in the previous weeks where it was painfully dry. I actually think maybe I just wasn't drinking enough and it was just genuinely a bit dehydration. The only other side effect that I've been experiencing over the last week, and it's a funny one because of when it's been happening, it's not been happening in the immediate days of getting the injection, and it's not happening towards the end of the week. We kind of have that middle period where for that couple, I would say the middle 2 or 3 days of the week, I've been getting some indigestion. And it tends to be at night time when I'm getting it. I've had it a bit in bed. I have had it wake me up. It wasn't bad and it disappeared quite quickly. And like I say, within 2 or 3 days, it's disappeared again. That's actually happened a couple of times over the last few weeks, but I've definitely noticed it more this last week. Just to also mention, you might not watch some of my other videos. This is called Freddie Runs, this channel, and that's because it's predominantly a running channel. I am continuing with my runs. This week, for example, just finished. I actually did 5 runs during that week. And over those 5 runs, I covered 34 kilometers. So that just kind of gives you an idea of what my fitness is looking like at the moment and what I'm doing to stay active. Rather than just relying on my diet, I am trying to be active as well. I think that's quite important that we try and do both, right? So we can reduce that muscle wastage as well by using those muscles throughout the week. Now, I don't want to harp on about this bit too much because I'm sure you're all seen it already. I have had a rough week, so if you're not aware, my dog on New Year's Eve, we actually had to put her to sleep. She was 13 years old, a border collie. We actually rescued her when she was 3, so we'd had her in our house for 10 years. My daughter was 3 at the time. That my daughter and my dog were actually the same age. So yeah, we unfortunately had to let her go on New Year's Eve. It turns out she had a brain tumour, so we had to let her rest, and yeah. So that was a rough decision to have to make in the house as a family. We made the decision as a family. Yeah, it's been a bit rough. We have another dog. We have a Yorkshire Terrier cross who is 6 years old, and she has only ever known life with Sky. So for her, it's been probably more traumatic in a way because she's constantly looking for a sister. But anyway, I digress. That has obviously resulted in high stress levels and whatever else. And And there's been a bit of emotional eating in this week. Now, what do I mean by that? I haven't been eating loads. I will say that this week I've not been eating loads, but I've not been making the right decisions on what I've been eating. It's certainly been more beige than I would like it to be. So let's just cut to it. I say this will probably be quite a short video. There's not really too much to share with you, but I'll go through with the results that we've had this week and what that looks like overall. So in terms of weight loss, 3/4 pound weight loss. Not amazing. I really wanted to try and get that 2 stone barrier. It seems that 2 stone barrier is actually fighting back at the moment, and I've not been able to get there yet, but I really do believe that this coming week is going to be the week where I get there. So 0.7 pound is what we've lost, which is 0.3 kilo. I hope I've got that right this time. I think I got it wrong on the last video, but 0.7 pound, which takes us to total loss now of bang on 26 pounds or 11.79 kilos. So still good, we're still going in the right direction. It wasn't as much as I would have hoped, but I think understanding the week that I've had, it kind of explains itself. So yeah, my current weight is 16 stone and 8 pounds on the nose, which is 232 pounds and 105.23 kilos. And consider that my starting place, let me get that on the screen. I started at 18 stone and 6, so we are 2 pounds away from getting there. 258 pounds or 117 kilos was the starting point. The other thing that I did measure, and I've never shared, I don't know that I've ever shared what these numbers are, and I don't think that I need to, but from my tummy, I've now lost 5 inches. That's the only measurement that I've been taking. I know I could be doing my arms, my legs and chest and all of that, but I've only been doing my stomach because it's really the one that I care about the most, because it's the big bit of me. But that's reduced by 5 inches, which, you know, that's awesome. That's awesome. I might actually be able to fit in some of my old trousers soon, which will be great. Okay, so there's the loss, there's the week I've had. Continue to go on, back to work tomorrow for most people. I actually started on Thursday, back to work. So yeah, back to work. I'm sure by the time you've seen this, you've already had a day's work. I keep promising a Q&A. I am going to try and get some more stuff done, but as you can imagine, it's been a bit hectic over the Christmas period for us and for everybody. It's just been a busy time, right? So that will come soon. I will get some stuff together to share with you. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take care. Keep positive. I'll speak to you soon.